Hi, mijn naam is Cynthia en ik wil heel graag mijn haren rood en met het zwart houden. En doen we het weer wat korter achter en voor wil ik het lang houden.
Cynthia wants a reshape of her hairstyle. She wants the neckline to be a bit more in line with the lines she has now, but also shorter, and she wants to get into the red and black colors. So let's start on her. Friends on YouTube, gonna make her a new hairstyle. Now it's not totally new because she stays in the line she's got, but of course the colors will be more stunning. Now the only problem I have is the rest over of the turquoise. This is not a line of course with red colors, but there I will put a conditioner on before I put on the color that you see afterwards. Start with the cut. Now her hair on top is growing nicely on the lines, so we get more line on the top than what we started with. So it's a build-up of a hairstyle that gets better and better and better. Now she saw a video and photo of a person who has black and red, so gonna work on that. Let's start by wetting the hair. Her hair is nice clean. I mostly don't wash it in front because some people ask me that, why don't you wash it in front? I do this not because I want to have the natural protection of the skin, so the hair will be always in the wonderful condition, but I want to see also the structures of the hair. When you wash the hair and you don't see it in front, you don't know what the structures are. And that's the most important thing, because you have to know the movements of the hair. I start on the side. Here she had a new piercing, so I have to be aware of that. Gonna tell you what I'm going to do. This side will be nicely short. Then this part is growing into the line. Now you can see already the fall of the line, because when you make use of the lines of the skull, you get this in. Here we go a little bit higher up and give it the length on the side, so it stays a bit in this length. Only get off the right edges, but that's not much. And make something beautiful at the front. So let's start on the short side.
Natuurlijk, jij ook.
Start with my peony clipper, knowing that it will be black, and black stays black for a long time. I use a 1. First take the rough part of my comb. And she has really nice fine hair. Go to the fine part of my comb. Make a nice connection line. And make a nice overflow. So when it grows back, it always stays nice in shape. With my blade to the back, I soften the line. Don't push too hard on the ear because that's a new piercing. Get to my fine clipper. Set out a nice sharp sideburn. Make a nice soft overflow from the skin to the hairs. Clean this so the hairs don't irritate the skin. Now start on the back. Now let's take a look at the back. Now she loves this shape, so that this is a little bit longer. But when I show you this line, it goes all the sides. So this has to stay in length, but you see there's a curving that's standing out. Now we're gonna make this more falling in and holding this length, because this, for her, it's important, not for me. I mostly do what the models like and not what I like, but I give them advice and what I should do. So I wetted it and do this part with the hot tool. So I part it from the skull bone in an angle, lay the upper hair aside, clip it away. Then I'm gonna watch, because I need a small rounding at the start, and I'm gonna make this line. So I'm gonna work till I see where all the hairs go to the front. So here you see they're still going down, and there you see they go up. So I'll make use of the natural lines. Pin the hair aside. This part I make shorter. What I told you, I work with a hot tool. It's hot razor of Ergo. Very hard to get. Because what I do now is I can shape with a hot tool nicely in the shapes I like to create. Never damage the hairs. The hairs will always stay in a wonderful condition. This because the tool is 190 degrees Celsius and seals the hairs. Come into the line, what I told you, that travels the other way around, so I take the hairs up to the center line and gently go into that line. The only thing that is not the nicest on a hot tool is a wire. And holding this line nice and soft, it connects to the hairs, so don't make hard lines. Get rid of the under hairs I don't need. Do this on both sides. Lay the upper hair aside. Get rid of the small hairs that are just against the fall of the hairs. Free the right side. Take a part of it. Knowing that she likes that length, so take the hairs up, lay them in the rounding, watch where the hairs slip away, watch where my connection point is on the back of her head. So it gives a wonderful swing to the right side. And because she's fine hair, I get more thickness because I use the skull bone as a fiddle. Also, this line don't need to be a hard line. You hold it nice, soft and falling. Take the upper hair with it. Go to my first baseline, start in the center line and gently follow the line I just created for the hairs on top. Fine tune the underline. So now I have a nice soft fall, still in the length that we had. So now I can come to the longer part. part it in the line of the chin line, wet it a bit and show you how I cut this. Take the longer hair over, watch where they are. Want to make a strong connection, so I go to the line where I started to cut on the other side, take the hairs in this angle, knowing that my hand is on the line of her length, and also make use of the roundings of the skull. Take them straight on the center line of the skull. So only take away the hairs that lay on top. That create a nice angle into this line. You can see the first line. Take a new line on it. With the turquoise I have to use opposite color, but that I can do with a toner before I make it red. Again, take the hairs over in the rounding, start on the center line, hold my finger straight on the center line, go down so I'm certain that I have the most length I can get to the front. And you see my connection line is slipping away. So I'm certain that I don't take off anything of the length. Come in the center line again. Make a swing. Come to the last hair on top. Now you see this is connecting exactly on the line we just created. So when I take off only a millimeter of this, she has the best hair she's ever had in a long time. Because when we started it was not the best hair. But she nurses it well when she's at home. Take all the hair to the back, go to the center line, and the turquoise is still in a beautiful color. So now I have a beautiful line to the front and a beautiful line to the other side. So this is wonderful. Take the front, take it straight on the line of cutting, pick it up and give it just an angle. And softly lay the hairs into the fold. Then go to the front and take away only the thin ends. Watch it fall. Yeah, it's wonderful. So now I can make her a collar. Now in the opposite colors I don't go too crazy because I take a red conditioner. Because then I don't damage the hair at all and I stay always in contact with wonderful protection of the skin. And this I apply on the hairs. They're almost dry. We'll do also a bit on the blonde color because then you can see what it does to the colors. Make sure everywhere is a bit of the red conditioner. This I leave in for 5 minutes, then rinse it out and then back to show you the coloring of her hair. Now before I color her hair, I dry it a bit, because it has to be dry. But you see the turquoise is out of the hairs. It's out of my hair. Like Michael Jackson. That is out of your life.
Ja.
And you see how wonderful the red is on the red hair. So you can lift up the color very nicely with it. Now I'm going to make use of the different shades of colors. The reddish blonde will be stunning red. I will use a rope hair and then 6/666 is Japanese red. And I use a pin at 0, but I'll show a photo of that right now in the video so you can see which color I'm going to use.
Maar klopt het trouwens dat elke dag je haarveunen heel slecht is?
Nee, het ligt eraan hoe je dat doet.
Ja, ik doe dat sowieso niet elke dag, maar weet ik wel, 2 keer in de week of zo. En dan gebruik ik voor 1 keer zeg maar zo'n extra heat protector. En dat doe ik niet elke keer, gewoon 1 keer. En dan doe ik dat maar 2 keer in de week of zo. Dan zeiden ze, je kan dit helemaal niet doen met zulk haar, want dat is niet goed. Ik zeg, nou volgens mij als je gewoon protector gebruikt, valt het
Maakt
wel
er
mee.
niks uit.
Als je dat maar wil gebruiken.
Ja, je moet het wel gebruiken.
Vijf verbrande haren. Gespleten punten erbij.
Okay, now I parted hair and I made a small angle in it, so I'm certain that I have more diversity color. So where the turquoise was, I will also apply the red, but then it will be deeper of red color. The underlines will be black, so I start on the short side with applying the black. Starting with the black, applying this on the short hairs. And in the overflow to the back.
Dat kan.
Ja. Nou, nog een heel klein stukje over. So now I applied on the sides and the back the black. Show you that by turning around. So you can see that I went in the underlines to there. The front will be a black again. But now I can work with foil because I have to work this out. So lay a foil on this. Lay a foil on that. And to the front again. So now I can work with the reds. Turn a bit. Mix my red. Also this color I created with 6%, that's 20 volume. Apply it on the line of parting. Then take it up. Every time about a centimeter hair. And lay it on the foil. Is natuurlijk de herfstperiode, is ook erg veel haaruitval.
Ja, natuurlijk vage weer en zo.
Ja.
Maar ik kan mijn haar ook nu minder, omdat ik het natuurlijk eerder gewoon random, gewoon, weet ik veel, gewoon ook kam, geen kammen, maar dat doe ik ook minder. Dus.
Ja. Even kijken, we gaan dit laten zien. I have a parting line on top. The front is still, of course, in the darker color. So now I take new foils, lay it on the red color, And on this I apply the black. And lay it on the foil. Hier. Hier.
Ik had voor de zekerheid ook maar de paraplu meegenomen. We willen niet als ik wegloop dat in één keer weer alles naar de dingen gaat.
I close this up. In the meantime we talk about the weather because she has an umbrella. Because when it's raining she doesn't want to go outside with a new hairstyle. So then I have to bring it. And I'm very busy at the moment. Close this up. Go for a cup of tea and you just wait because we're back of course in less than a second. And showing you the end result. You don't have even time to subscribe at this moment. Oh, you can, because at the bottom there is a button you can push on and then you have subscribe to my channel.
Please do.
Okay, we're back from coloring. I rinse it out, I put step 10 over it of the glint line. Now she has a bit fine hair. Before I start blow drying I give it a volume product. So I take Roots Effect of Lanza. The nice thing, you can just spray it between the hairs. Then I'm first gonna dry it a bit and then I'll take a new tool to play with and dry it then with the new tool.
Dat was ook na een uur eruit. Zelfs bij de kapper was het na een uur al eruit. Stond mij wel mooi op zich toen ik nog lang haar had. Dat leek heel erg op mijn oma als ik het speelde.
Nou, dat je net zoals de hond gaat snuffelen. Maar veel volume heb je nu ook.
Ik vind het zelf altijd wel lastig om te doen zo hoor, met de handen en dan denk ik, ja, waarom lukt mij dat niet zo goed?
Ja, je moet gewoon de vorm een beetje vinden.
Ja, dat is achter iets lastiger, voor lukt ook wel. Maar ja, ik heb altijd nog dat Jeffrey wel eens een spiegel achter me houdt, dat is wel makkelijk. Maar het is een veel makkelijker model dan vroeger, want ik kon niks met dat lange, dunne, ja nee, gewoon weet ik veel. Het was gewoon een staart of niks. Het is veel mooier. Die kleur is echt zo gaaf.
Klein beetje, dat blijft gewoon lastig altijd. Nou, so far blow drying. Now I want a little bit grease, but not too much, so I take a little bit crystal turn, just ultra small amount, because it takes away the volume. And I'm gonna use a little bit Lanza oil on this. Just 2 drops of both. Just to add a bit more punky effect to the hairs. Take a little bit of Lanza hairspray. Just because outside it can be raining. I cannot see it because I'm in my studio, so I cannot see what's going on outside. But a hairspray takes away the adapting of moisture of the air. Nee, dat is echt spannend, kapsel. Now I thank you for being my model. I thank you for watching. She will turn around to show you the end result. We see each other next video. Bye bye. Zet je ietsjes dichterbij?
Ja.
Ja, mag je handje dan. Dankjewel.
Thank you so much. The color is really beautiful.
Cynthia wants a reshape of her hairstyle. She wants the neckline to be a bit more in line with the lines she has now, but also shorter, and she wants to get into the red and black colors.